Welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds Prospect Profile, a mini-series we do here within the Cincinnati Reds franchise where we go over top prospects from AA Chattanooga up to AAA Louisville. Last time we went over shortstop prospect Matt McLain, and this time we're going to be heading up to AAA Louisville to take a look at left-handed pitcher Brandon Williamson. Like I said, Brandon Williamson is a left-handed pitcher. He is 24 years old, stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, and weighs 210 pounds. He was born in Fairmount, Minnesota, and he was a second-round pick by the Seattle Mariners in the 2019 first-year entry draft out of Texas Christian University. And Williamson was acquired by the Reds in 2022 along with Justin Dunn and Jake Fraley in the trade that sent Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez to the Mariners. As of right now, Williamson is sitting at a 66 overall, B potential, and in real life he is currently the number 4 prospect in the Reds organization according to MLB.com. As far as his repertoire goes, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. And in 2019, his fastball is actually among the best in swing and miss rates in all of minor league baseball. Usually sits around 93, 94 miles an hour, but I have read that he has gotten up to as high as 96. The curveball, though, is his bread and butter. That is his money pitch. That is what has gotten him to where he is right now, and that is what makes him such an enticing prospect. It is what the scouts are so excited about is that curveball. In game, it's listed as a curveball. I've read that it's actually more of a 12-6 breaking ball, so I will be changing that in game to reflect that. But that's not to say that his slider and his changeup are just bad pitches and they're lacking. Definitely not the way I felt when I used him in game. The slider had plenty enough horizontal break to get plenty of swings and misses when I was using him. It was also accurate enough to really pinpoint it on the corners, which I like doing a lot. The circle change, though, not really a swinging miss pitch. I would say that's more of just inducing ground balls. You know, you got a guy in first, need a double play. That's what you're going to is the circle change or maybe the fastball down in the zone on the corners. And if we take a look at Williamson's stats from last season, we won't be looking at his stats from this year because he's only had like one start in AAA. We're obviously still very early on here in the 2023 season. But last year in 2022, down in AA Chattanooga, he had 157 innings pitched, 154 strikeouts in those innings, and a 3.10 ERA, along with a 3.39 FIP to match it. Third in ERA, first in strikeouts, and sixth in innings pitched in the AA South. And like I said, he is spending this year up in AAA with the Louisville Bats. So as far as Brandon Williamson's future in the organization goes, I would expect him to be in the big leagues at some point this season, here in Season 2, 2023. He was added to the 40-man roster in the offseason to protect him from the Rule 5 draft. So he's already on there, and we have a possible 3 spots that are going to be opening up in the rotation at the trade deadline if we do end up trading all 3 of Luis Castillo, Tyler Mahle, and James Paxton. So, I mean, ideally, Brandon Williamson ends up as like one of our top 3 guys along with Hunter Green and Nick Lodolo. With how our top pitching prospects look right now, we could have a pretty left-handed heavy rotation, but I am definitely not opposed to that. But yeah, Brandon Williamson, potential top 3 guy in our rotation down the line long term. That's what we're looking for from him. And with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Cincinnati Reds Prospect Profile. Brandon Williamson here in AAA Louisville. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I am saying I was wrong about Kansas, but I am not wrong about Charlotte. Ross Chastain, the Melon Man, winning this weekend. Book it.